Hey guys, it's been a month and a half since I've last talked about the William Hartnell era, but today I'm back to start off season 3, and I'm starting off with Galaxy 4 and Mission to the Unknown. I decided to combine these videos because Mission to the Unknown's only one episode, so I feel like it doesn't even warrant its own video. So yeah, I'll just be talking about the first 5 episodes of season 3. So let me just start off with Galaxy 4. This is a four-part story that did not need to be that long at all. I didn't really enjoy it that much. It's a kind of generic, run-of-the-mill episode. So the TARDIS crew of the Doctor, Vicky and Steven, really good crew though. I like these three as a group. Hopefully they stay on pretty long. They probably won't. Um, they are on this planet where they face off between the the beautiful woman and the Chumbleys. So at first, they think that the beautiful women are the good guys and the Chumbleys are the bad guys. Turns out the Chumbleys are the good guys and the beautiful women are the bad guys. Who could have seen that one coming besides like everybody? Um, it's trying to say like don't judge a book by its cover or something. But it just feels so like generic and bland, and I don't know. I would say the tumblers are kind of cute though. Um, I do like the design of the alien planet. It's very like kooky and out there, without being too crazy like the web planet, which was pretty bad. Um, I don't know. Vicky does gets a lot to do in this story, which is cool. Like I like seeing Vicky actually be able to do stuff. Steven, on the other hand, is kind of sidelined. I feel like he's taken captive for most of the story. Um, and I like the evil lady with the spots on her face. She's pretty cool. Um, though I gotta say, like I don't know, it just comes off as very generic. I do like the animation a lot. This is a fairly new animation I have not seen yet. Um, I watched this in black and white because it kind of fit along with the episode that still exists, which is episode 3. Um, so yeah, I don't know. It just seems so much smoother than the older animations. Like if you compare this to like I don't know, the Power of the Daleks, it looks much better, like in terms of the animation wise. But yeah, it's a shame we didn't have that many stories with the Doctor, Steven, and Vicky together because they made like a really good trio. And it sucks that one of those stories is this because it's very lame. Mission to the Unknown is episode 5. This has the distinction of being the only episode of Doctor Who that does not feature the Doctor or the companions in it. None of them are in it. It focuses kind of like an anthology episode about this pilot who's stranded on Campbell, a planet, and his other astronauts are being taken over by this mysterious seaweed, which is actually controlled by the Daleks. And the Daleks are in this. They're very threatening. It's a lot less comical than the chase was. Um, though I do feel like the Daleks are being a little overused at this point. But this episode's very like suspenseful, very kind of like a feels like a bottle episode because most of it takes place in like one or two settings. The Daleks, um, they join forces with all the other evil powers throughout the galaxy who look ridiculous. There's this one guy who just has like thorns on his face. There's this other guy who looks like a clan member. I don't know. Not a lot of effort got put into these costumes. Um, but I don't know. It really hypes you up for the Daleks' master plan, which is odd because the next episode is the Mythmakers, so it has nothing to do with this. The Alex Master Plan is the one after the Mythmakers, so it's very confusing as to why they didn't just put this episode after the Mythmakers. That would have made a lot more sense, wouldn't it? But who am I to judge? Actually, I am. I do like judging. That's the whole point of this channel. But yeah, it's a pretty good episode. Even though I feel like it was in a wrong place. The few episodes that don't have the Doctor in it that like are still good. I feel like a lot of times when the Doctor's written out of an episode, it shuffles. But with this, and I guess part two of the Time Meddler, it it still kind of works. For the Mission into the Unknown, this is a unique case because the episode's missing, but instead of animating it, they kind of refilmed it, which is probably the only case you could do this because like it's the only episode where you don't have your famous Doctor companions in it. So I guess if you're gonna do that with any episode, this would be the good one. And I love the attention to detail of making this look like it came out in 1965, because you could tell like the way it's filmed, the camera angles, the directing, even some of like the hammy acting. It it comes off like it was actually made back then, though of course in high definition. So props to the cast and crew of that, because that looked incredible. Um, so yeah, these were my thoughts on Galaxy Fool and Mission to the Unknown. Galaxy Fool, boo. Mission to the Unknown, it's tight. So yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys thought of these stories, and I'll be back next week with my review of The Mythmakers, which I believe is also completely missing. So that one doesn't have any animation, so that's gonna suck watching like the still photographs again. But we'll get there when we get there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, peace.